Not all readings are intended for every member of the collective, but today we have a reading concerning opportunities offered during periods of confusion, high emotions, disillusionment. The warning in this card is that you must be able to see through the darkness, through the shadows, through the illusions that your peers create in order to decipher what is meant for you and what isn't meant for you. That was freaky. What was that that just dropped? I swear I just thought I saw someone standing behind me. That was really weird. Anyhow, that's the spirits telling me to move on with this. Some of you are going to get a very good opportunity in love. This is about commitment and offerings. This is something that, this is like the golden egg that some of you have been waiting for, but you are surrounded by people who have their own self-interests. Their emotions are high. They're sometimes disillusioned and they're confused. We have, and I'm saying this because this entire reading is associated with the moon card. There's all this opportunity. Even in the Lake of Maidens here, you see fish that represents fertility and life and multiplicity. But this Lake of Maidens card is surrounded by a lot of tragedy. We have all of these storylines here. One of them about the young men who lived in a certain town. I think the town was named Ardud Ui, and they had no women there, and they really just wanted love. So here we are again with this idea of, wanting this Ace of Pentacles, wanting something, this golden orb, and they did. So they made the mistake of going into a town called Clwyd, and they stole all the women there while the men were away, and they hid in the mountains with them, and the women fell in love with these guys. But the men from their town tracked these guys down and slaughtered them in front of these women, and as a result they became so destitute and upset that they threw themselves and flung themselves into the Lake of Maidens. There was a huge tragedy and great loss, but they found love in the most oddest place, and the men led themselves to death based on trying to pursue a situation that wasn't good for them. And there's another story about Gwydion and Llŷ Uchlogwes and his wife Blodeuwedd, and Blodeuwedd tried to kill Llŷ Uchlogwes because she wanted another lover, and she almost did, but Gwydion saved his nephew Llŷ Uchlogwes, and they pursued her, and all her maidens died in the Lake of Maidens. What's the Lake of Maidens called in Welsh? Llyn Amwynion. This is all according to Mabinogion text. So, they cursed her to a life living as an owl where she could only show her face at night. But what does this have to do with you and wealth?